Hi, everyone. I have Simone with me here today from Evolving Web. Would you like to tell me a little bit more about Evolving Web?
So Evolving Web is a Canada-based company. We're based in Montreal mostly. The core team is there, but we have people all around the world. We're about like 85 people, and we have a dev team of 30 developers, which I lead.
Tell me a little bit more about the work you do.
So we're doing a lot of Drupal work, a little bit of WordPress work too. We're working mainly for public governments, higher ed, expanding on healthcare too. So yeah, mainly building like a big website with a lot of content, search features, very content oriented and with a huge interest in accessibility and content editor experience.
That's really exciting. How long have you been involved in the Drupal community?
It's been a while. I think last time I checked the Drupal profile, it was like something like 17 years ago.
17 years.
Yeah, started with Drupal 6.
And we're almost at Drupal 11 now.
Yeah.
Quite the journey, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So Starshot was announced at Dree's note, this DrupalCon.
Yeah.
Anything exciting for you out of the keynote and Starshot?
I think it's interesting because we need to probably get again a little bit ahead of the competition. In my opinion, Drupal is already ahead of the competition on a lot of technical aspects that are not necessarily super visible. So it's interesting to have a project to make Drupal shine again, be like approachable for smaller websites.
And that's the goal of Drupal CMS, right?
From what I understood.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get the community together and we can get that started for DrupalCon Barcelona.
I'm really excited for that as well. So you and your team have used CKEditor before.
I mean, especially during the past year and a half or so with the whole migration from Drupal 9 to Drupal 10, we had to kind of take care of a lot of migration of CKEditor 4 plugin to CKEditor 5.
Right?
So we were like a lot involved in like what it looks like to be building plugins for CK editors, for example. Yeah.
What are some of the common challenges that you face moving from 4 to 5, Drupal 9 to 10, and how did your team solve it?
I'd say that the migration from CKEditor 4 to 5 was definitively the main challenge of any Drupal 9 to 10 migration, for sure. And the main challenge was definitively around like custom build plugins, like purpose build plugin. There's a lot of that were happening on CKEditor 4. And then we had to basically either port or rebuild those plugins to take advantage of the new version. It was sometimes challenging because when you're used to the developer experience of Drupal, sometimes having to work again with the lower level of CKEditor is a little bit challenging. It's making progress.
Have you seen the experience sort of change after folks are on Drupal 10 and CKEditor 5, after that migration has happened?
You mean as a developer?
As both a developer and like your end customer, are they happy, excited?
The content editors, for sure, it makes their life easier because the editor is more approachable, for sure. And as I said, we always strive to make the content editor's life as easy as possible by like reducing the amount of features that we are presenting so they can find their way. But definitively, the developer experience is better on CKEditor 5 after an initial learning curve.
But there is light at the end of the tunnel, right?
Yeah, but as always.
As always, it's important for people to know that. And are you familiar with CKEditor premium features?
A little bit. We don't get to use it a lot for customers, but had the chance to be introduced to it and test it out. I hope to get those features. Like I think they're interested, but they need to be a little bit more integrated with Drupal as a system because it feels like right now they're really centered around the editor itself. And in some contexts, we could have like several editors on the same page, and then it starts to be a little bit more complex. But I hope we're going to see progress on that end because like the collaborative editing looks promising for the editors.
And so thank you so much for joining us today. Check out Evolving Web and the amazing work that they're doing, as well as real-time collaboration that he just mentioned on CKEditor 5. Thank you.